Hello again from More to Life Outfitters. Just wanted to give you a quick tip on waterproofing and stormproofing your tarps and outdoor gear. And I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see the product that I'm talking about and how I use it to make my tarps last 25 plus years. And I get a lot of people ask how I'm doing this, and I'll show you how. And let me turn the camera around here. It is going to be seam grip. Seam grip is how I do that 25-year, 20-year lifespan out of a lightweight tarp. Now the tarp I'm demoing that I'm using seam grip on is going to be a DD tarp. I've done it to Noah's tarps. I've done it to a lot of tarps. Now if you've got a warranty, when you start doing this, you may void the warranty, but you're going to outlive the warranty anyway if you do this to a tarp. I take that seam grip and I coat anywhere where there's stitching, any of my attachment points. And the reason I do this is so you are able to, one, seal the needle points, because every time they push the needle through that material, you're creating a point where air, water, things can get in through that tarp. Now, but all the tarps that I use, the Noah's tarp, the DD tarps, they come seam taped. But I like going that extra step because nothing's worse than being wet and miserable. So what I do, and we'll flip the camera back around and show you again, is I just lightly dab a little bit of that seam grip on a stiff brush. And I start painting lightly the seams and even my guy out points. And the reason I do guy out points, one, it stiffens them up, and two, that nylon material tends to take water on and makes the tarp heavier when you're packing it up, because a lot of times when you're on the trail for a long period of time, in the woods for a long period of time, you don't get a chance to dry out gear before you pack it. You got to put it in the pack. So if I can go ahead and bomb-proof things and make them more durable, I do. I paint the actual webbing, let it dry, then I do the other side, let it dry. It stiffens it up, and it makes it more water-resistant, waterproof. Now, I will warn you that if you're doing this, you want to stretch your tarp as tight as you can. That way you're opening up any pores or stitch points to accept the seam grip. That'll also allow it to dry and maintain where it's not sticking to itself, and then you got a bit of a mess. Because this seam tape is a great adhesive as well. I've used it to repair shoes. I've used it to repair rips and things. You can take a standard piece of even cotton cloth, believe it or not. If you'll paint that patch both sides with the seam grip, then stick it on the item that you're resealing, and then paint over it again, that makes a great waterproof point. I mean, this seam grip is one thing that I like to have in my gear at all times. So I hope this helps, folks. Come see us here at More to Life Outfitters. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Would love to see you in the store. We carry a lot of product lines. Dave's PKS and Pathfinder brand, Kelty Hammock hammocks, which I think by far are one of the best hammocks on the market. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.